Hello, everyone, and welcome to the study of Esther. If you have read chapter 1, you have discovered that this is not your typical book of the Bible. It is filled in the first chapter with intrigue and excess. As we continue to read this book, you'll discover that God's name is not mentioned anywhere throughout the book, nor does it tell us how to live our Christian lives. But we'll discover as we continue this journey that the hand of God can be felt throughout the book. Another thing that we'll learn is God's nature and his authority over human history. Esther calls us to think beyond ourselves and our lives. So as we continue this journey and as we look at some of the scenes in chapter 1, we'll discover true excess. It states that in this there was a party going on in the chapter 1 for 180 days. Imagine partying for 180 days. That's 6 months. And it states that the on the seventh day, when the king was feeling pretty good with wine, he wanted to call his wife Vashti and show her off because she was so beautiful. Now, the king was partying on one side of the palace, and the queen was partying on another side of the palace. And she knew that on that side of the palace with the king was a bunch of men who had had way too much to drink. And she and her girlfriends had decided and talked among themselves, and she wasn't going down there to be paraded in front of a bunch of drunken men. What would you do, ladies, if the tables were turned? If it were you and your husband or boyfriend had way too much to drink and he wanted to show you off and have you parade in front of his friends with your best outfit on, you would probably say to yourself, I'm not having it and I'm not going down there. But we have to think in the context of history and when this occurred and what was going on at that time. And we'll look at more background. But today I just wanted to kind of point out a few things and just kind of have us think, what would we do in a similar situation if the roles were turned? What would we do in Vashti's place if the king called and said for us to come and we knew that he had way too much to drink? But again, think of the setting, what all was going on, and where was this placed in the historical context. And there was protocol, and Vashti was not following protocol. And so we have to think of those things as well. So we're going to look at this story more in detail, but just kind of think of that maybe with a little bit of humor also, because I thought about it and I'm thinking my husband and his homies, maybe, maybe not. Me and my girlfriends, maybe, maybe not. But do I go down there and show him the respect that he deserves? Or do I stay and continue to chat and talk with my girlfriends? Decisions, decisions, decisions. And so as you read through chapter 1, reread through it, read maybe a couple times or at least once with a light-hearted nature, and then reread it in the historical context, and then make a decision. Was Vasti's choice not to go down and honor the king, was it a wise choice? Okay, ladies, that's all I wanted to say for right now, and I'll have more detail and seriousness in the next post. Anyway, have a great evening, and I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye bye.